The RCN Star Network is proud to present Princeton Tigers basketball. Tonight, the Princeton Tigers go for the Ivy League championship as they play host to their arch rivals, the Pennsylvania Quakers. A pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to what will be a jam-packed Jadwin Gymnasium. I'm Benkin along with Tad Kozeniewski. Well, Tad, the more things change, the more they stay the same. In what was supposed to be a more balanced race in the Ivy League, here we are with the Princeton Tigers and Penn Quakers, the only two teams alive, and the Tigers looking for their ticket tonight to the big dance.
About a week ago, there were 4 teams that had a shot to take the Ivy this year. Again, it's down to 2. It's the same old 2 teams. They know a lot about each other, and boy, this pregame atmosphere in here in Jadwin, Ed, is electric tonight.
Well, the Tigers, again, can clinch if they win. They have a 1-game lead over Pennsylvania. If the Quakers win tonight, that will force a 1-game playoff at Lehigh for the NCAA berth coming up on Saturday. And Tad, the Pennsylvania Quakers have had an up-and-down season, to say the least. They've lost a lot of people to graduation. One player who's found a new role for the Quakers will be a key factor tonight, Uganda Anikwe.
Very tall young man, very athletic, one of the leading rebounders in the league. He's a force inside it. Just watching him, you can see his motivation tonight in the pregame warm-ups. A very tall Penn team, too, as well. That's something to keep in mind, but this is the man that makes Penn go.
And he has been coming off the bench the last couple games. He will do so tonight. Well, for the Princeton Tigers, this is a team that not too many people expected to be in this situation this time of the year. One reason they are is a center who can do it all, someone who's not even a natural center, and that's Nate Walton, who's doing it offensively, defensively, you name it. He's the bread and butter of this team.
The name Walton says it all. He brings a lot to the table. The only man to be a 5-year player for Princeton University in the history of the school. Outstanding passer, great player. When he's on the floor, this Princeton Tigers team usually comes out with a positive ending.
Well, it's all on the line tonight. Either the Princeton Tigers are Ivy League champions, or everybody's going to Bethlehem Saturday for the 1-game playoff. Princeton and Pennsylvania ready to go. Coming up next on the RCN Star Network. From Baker Rink on the campus of Princeton University, RCN Sports is proud to present Princeton Tigers hockey. Tonight, the Princeton Tigers will take on the league leaders in the ECAC, the Red Raiders of Colgate. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ed Benkin along with Tad Kozeniewski. Well, Tad, Princeton came up with a big victory last night against Cornell. They face a Colgate team which was shut out at Yale. That is a rarity. This may be bad timing for the Tigers.
And this Colgate team leads the conference in goal scoring and in total offense. Last night, as you mentioned, they were shut out, so look for them to come out ready and fighting tonight.
But they will have a tough task to score in one Dave Stathos. The Princeton Tiger Coley came up huge last night. He was spectacular in the Tigers' victory over Cornell. He will have to come up big again. But Tad, the sophomore who had a great year last year, has kind of been waiting to step up, and I think last night was his best game of the year.
You can almost call his coming out party. He did a great job, Ed. He faced a lot of odd man rushes and made some tremendous saves, a lot of them with the glove. I was very impressed with his glove work last night. He's really developing into be one heck of a goaltender.
And meanwhile, for Colgate, this is a team that can score in waves. They have a lot of different people who can put the puck in the net, but they're led by their leader at center on the first line, Andy McDonald. This guy is a rink rat, Tad. He can do it all.
Scores goals, plays in the power play. This is the featured guy. We're talking, there's some scouts here in the building that we'll get in throughout the broadcast, and a lot of them are here to see this guy. The other thing that's a little unusual about this team, Ed, the first line is a very unusual combination about them. 3 players from the same hometown, 2 of which played in high school together, and they were coached by a former Chicago Blackhawk. We will get to that and much, much more. But for the Princeton Tigers, a very tough test tonight. The Tigers play host to the Colgate Red Raiders, coming up next on RCN Sports. Thanks, Ed. We're here with Ron Hextall, former player for the Philadelphia Flyers, now working in the front office. Tell us exactly what your new duties are, Ron, with the Flyers.
Well, I'm mostly into pro scouting. I've done some college, but for the most part, I'm pro scouting for trades and free agents and different things like that.
You get to see Princeton tonight, who we cover the games for. What do you think of Princeton in their play here in the first period?
They look pretty good. I think it's been a pretty good game so far. It's been physical, and certainly there's been a lot of penalties, so it's been a lot of special teams tonight. But